Hi, my name is Stacey Brooke, and I'm the founder and chief advisor at College Essay Advisors.
Hi, my name is Becca Myers, and I am the Director of Advising at College Essay Advisors.
And we're going to give you a little more information on how we work when you sign up with us for an assessment or a revision of a college essay. So, when students and parents come to us and there is a solid draft in hand, or what a student or a parent believes is a solid draft in hand, they will often sign up with us for an assessment or revisions. So the first step for us is often to take a look at what is on the page and give you a general sense of where we believe the essay stands. Is the topic viable? Is the structure of the essay sophisticated enough? Is the level of polish there? Are details missing? Is the story just not connecting with the reader? So these are the more overarching general assessment qualities that we're thinking about when we're taking a first look at the essay. When you sign up with us for an assessment, that is the first step. So what you will receive back from us is a essentially a note detailing what we think about the draft in hand. Um, at that point in time, we don't spend time marking up written feedback or getting on the phone for a call to discuss the essay. Really, what we're trying to do is, in the most efficient way possible, get you the information you need about where the essay stands. We find it's actually much more effective to put it in writing so you have it, you have some kind of actionable um, strategy. And that's what we deliver to you at the end of an assessment. Becca, can you tell us, since both of us are doing these assessments very regularly, can you tell us is there anything I'm missing in terms of what you're looking for when someone sends you a draft?
And that sounds good. I definitely start by taking the holistic look because it isn't beneficial for me to go in and make changes to syntax or move a paragraph around if the general topic isn't working. I don't want to waste anyone's time. Um, the summary note, usually, if I'm suggesting a topic overhaul, I'll look at some component of the current essay and say, this is working. What I'd like to do is connect it to something else in your life, or I'd like to reimagine the essay with the same topic with a different focus. I've definitely had parents, students submit drafts to me before that are about something happening to them that involves a sibling or a parent or a grandparent, and the focus is so much on the other person and not on the author themselves. So that's one example of how I might go in the summary note and say, love these couple sentences, love what you did as part of your volunteering at the nursing home, but that's such a small component right now. How can we expand this, take out the focus on the family member, and instead build this around a metaphor or another activity in your life to really, really flesh it out? So I'm trying to get as specific as possible in the summary note without getting too specific about, sentence level corrections, because typically when I'm doing assessments, that's not helpful. Now, there are exceptions. I've definitely had pretty polished drafts come to me where I'll take the full hour and I'll go through and I will mark up every line. So you basically have a final product. But realistically, the most helpful thing we do is to step back and offer you a bigger picture of what can be improved.
Absolutely. And I totally agree on every level. There are some drafts that come to us where you'll sign up for an hour assessment and we'll just execute a revision package where we take that hour and we implement as much as we possibly can in terms of line edits and notes of feedback and other things that we deliver to you in written form integrated into the draft. More likely, if someone's coming to us for an assessment, they anticipate or they're thinking that there might be more dramatic changes that need to be made. And in the case where we concur and we think there needs to be a more significant overhaul, we'll write you a summary note that has that, thoughtful, actionable feedback and strategy. And we will also provide a quote for how many additional hours we recommend if you would like to continue to work with us, and then we'll connect you with an advisor that will help you implement that feedback step by step, guiding you through, every little detail to make sure that the final product is what we imagine it can be.
I
So
also just want to
sorry, go ahead.
add that we are really thoughtful in the feedback and kind because we're kind but direct. That's how I like to say it. Because Stacey and I
Yes.
are both writers. A lot of CEA staff were professional writers. We are used to getting editorial feedback, and I find it most helpful, particularly for younger writers who are writing in the first person for the first time about stories that are personal and vulnerable. That it is
Hmm.
not helpful to criticize in a way like I
Yes.
just for parents that are interested in this service, you should know that we understand how important this process is. We're going to deliver actionable direct feedback, but we're going to do it in a way that is thoughtful about how your child will receive that. And so we're always going to
Absolutely.
emphasize something positive. We're going to, if it's a story that was shared about something incredibly sensitive, a personal journey, we're always going to say, thank you for sharing that with us. We really admire your courage and your vulnerability. And
Hmm.
then we'll get to the nitty-gritty about ways to improve, but we're definitely not just going to say this doesn't work,
Right.
take everything out. We're very very thoughtful about it.
Hopefully that gives you a better understanding of what it's like to come to us with a draft and get our advice. If you are interested in one-on-one help with us, please visit the website collegeessayadvisors.com. There's so much information on there. Hopefully you've been listening to these podcasts and we've been giving you helpful tips, but there's way more about our process, what it's like to work with us, and so many more tips and tricks related to the admissions essay on the site. So you can go there, fill out a contact form, and a member of our staff will get in touch with you ASAP.